All right. Welcome back to Homeschool, episode 36, the podcast where Andrew Rivers and I do about 10 minutes of monologue jokes and then talk about our lives and what's going on in our lives, comedy and what's going on in the world. So basically just comedy and what's going on in the world because our lives have nothing going on. We have a guest every week and they laugh or don't laugh or talk shit, whatever they do. This week, you almost got hit in the face by Chuck Liddell. It's Brandon Lewin, by the way. Brandon Lewin, everybody.
Thank you.
Once got hit in the face almost by Chuck Liddell. And after dodging that brain damage, that would have killed you, I think. I don't think it would have damaged your brain.
Yeah.
Also CEO and founder of Big Laugh Comedy, the Austin-based, is that fair to say? Austin-based comedy production company. Welcome. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Thanks, fellas. Two of my favorite people from Tacoma. So, I'm glad you guys.
I'd rather be known from Tacoma. Yeah, that's Tacoma. I'll take that. It's bad when Tacoma's better than the city that you're actually from.
Where are you from? Seattle?
We're both right there in Tacoma, basically. I'm a little bit north. Yeah. What do you got before we get started? What do you have coming up shows wise for Big Laugh?
Oh man, we got lots of good stuff. So we got Matt Rife this weekend. We have that every week. We got Death Squad Secret Show, which always brings out some of the best of the new locals here in Austin, meaning like Tony Hinchcliffe, Fahim Anwar. Sometimes we'll get Joe Rogan, Ron White that'll pop in. So those are always a big audience draw. And then, then we got possibly some bigger shows coming up in a couple weeks. I'm still waiting to get word. It's getting a little close, but it is what it is. And then we got Brendan Schaub is coming in for 5 shows at the end of April. And then, man, we just keep rolling. We got Daniel Rawlings in May. We got Eddie Griffin in July. We got Trevor Wallace coming down.
So no more Andrew and Cory is what I'm hearing.
No, Cory, you can come MC sometime. Yeah,
I'd love to.
You can do a guest spot if you happen to be in town. The Dope Show, April 16th at the Everett Theater.
Oh, nice.
That'll be fun. The Tacoma Comedy Club. What is it, like the 10-year anniversary show coming up? April 18th.
Doing that too.
And then opening for Mark Norman at Tacoma Comedy Club, May. Is that already May? Yeah, April 29th through May 1st. There you go.
There we go. Cool. I'm at Spokane Comedy Club, April 8th through the 11th, Kelsey Cook. And then Tacoma Comedy Club, May 13th through 15th with Chad frickin' Daniels. And a bunch of other little things here and there. Country Club, I'm doing a country club show.
Nice.
And I finagled 18 holes
Free
of
round
golf out of them.
There you go.
Yeah. And they're like, we're going to pay you too. And I was like, oh, sure. Whatever. So that's what I got coming up. Let's do the jokes. We should do the jokes. What do you say, Andrew?
Sounds good.
3-second pause first, though, because I don't know how to edit things.
Hey, welcome back to Homeschool Podcast, episode 36. Hey, March Madness is in full swing. Cory, did you fill out your bracket yet?
Yeah, it's already busted. I had Deep State in my Sweet 16. So.
Oh, wow. I've heard Jeffrey Epstein attended a lot of Sweet 16s. I didn't mean basketball. I meant like for COVID strains. Did you fill out a COVID bracket? Like South Africa is the favorite, but don't sleep on that new Brazil variant. It's going to get crazy.
Oh, I didn't. But all I know is I had Virginia going all the way, and they're already out.
Oh, yeah, your actual hoops bracket. Yeah.
No, Virginia's a girl I met on Tinder. I thought she'd go all the way based on her profile, but she was out very early.
Unmatched very soon. That's confusing because I've heard Virginia is for lovers.
Well, but not animal lovers. Have you heard? Rabbits and monkeys are about to get a lot less sexy in Virginia. They banned cosmetic testing on them.
Well, sounds like no more pad thai in Virginia either. Inside jokes, but we get it. All right, cool. Hey, fake pills are flooding the market right now. It's a real tragedy. Schools around the country are warning kids that you may think you're buying Adderall to help with a math test, but instead you're actually buying meth.
It's a meth test instead of a math test. Things have really changed. I remember when we used to drug test kids, but now we need the kids to test their drugs before they use them.
This is why we need to get rid of standardized testing and foster a more open learning environment that accounts for different learning styles of each of the drugs.
That's right. Schools, by the way, say that now you can distance only 3 feet instead of the 6 feet for COVID. I guess it's good that we're teaching them fractions, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they already learned that when they were selling dime sacks in middle school, probably. But.
Right. Well, I think the story problem goes like, hey, the governor's approval rating is going down by 25%, so he increased capacity by 25%. What time does the train get to Cleveland? They're like, train? What's a train?
Train?
Oh, I've run a
train.
I've run a train.
Oh, we ran a train on Lucy last week. Fun middle school, wherever this hypothetical place.
Cleveland, man.
Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, I gotta get to Cleveland. Hilarious. Book me. Oh boy. How are things over in your neck of the woods? Not Cleveland, but Everett.
Well, I was actually just in Arizona for spring training.
Baseball season. Very exciting.
Got to clarify again. I was actually training my body to build up immunity to coronavirus. It's wide open down there and zero social distancing. So.
And we never talk about it on here because I'm jealous and I don't let you talk about it. But how was your other podcast? Did you find any women to interview in Arizona? And hopefully you didn't see anybody in the minor leagues while you were there.
Well, yeah, the other podcast is called Stripper Whisper, and I interview strippers, so zero minors.
That's good.
But yes,
good.
We put up videos and pictures on Instagram and Patreon. It actually gets a couple thousand downloads per episode, and maybe that's one way for us to get subscribers on our Patreon. Just put up a bunch of nude photos.
Yeah, it's not as easy as you think. Oh, yeah. I only have 2 followers on OnlyFans that I've been posting nudes for 5 months. So I think it's content, not character.
Frequency.
I don't know.
Well, and I'm subscribed to your OnlyFans. I'm one of your OnlyFans.
It's really getting sad over here. I can't understand. Why is a podcast about strippers way more popular than 2 dorky white dudes telling jokes? I can't.
Maybe Brandon has a thought. I mean, I don't think we'll ever know. It's really one of life's great mysteries.
Well, speaking of strip clubs, the strip clubs in Nashville are giving out free lifetime VIP memberships for residents who prove that they're vaccinated. Oh boy. Make sure you get vaccinated for a couple other things before you go to those strip clubs, like HPV. Oh boy.
All right. What are you trying to say? Sex workers are gross. They're dirty. They carry diseases. You've been very offensive with your jokes this last couple of weeks to underprivileged and underrepresented groups of people, Andrew.
No, I meant like everyone should get every vaccine, like HPV, chicken pox, regular flu shot.
All right. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I just get very defensive over my girls.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to get that chicken pox vaccine if you're going to be in the hen house. Oh. But it's Nashville, so remember, there's no sex in the champagne room and no teeth either. Yeehaw! All right. Tooth to tit ratio, folks. Come on.
Well, in Tennessee, there's also no champagne in the champagne room. They just have Four Loko.
Fun room.
Can I take you to the Four Loko room?
Because you're loco if you spend money on a stripper.
We haven't heard from Brandon in a bit. He's subscribing to my other podcast right now.
Yeah, he's busy. He's busy looking up my OnlyFans.
I became subscriber number 3 right now. So
thank you. Yeah. Oh, Tyler P. All right. There should be a strip club where, in these red states where like the strippers are naked, but they're only wearing a mask and you just have to pay them to take it off. Feel like that would be super popular. But for the first time since the pandemic started, liquor sales have dropped because comedy clubs are open again and Cory doesn't have to buy his own drinks anymore. So,
yeah, my relationship with whiskey is on the rocks lately.
Ooh, I get it. That's a neat joke. Yeah, I don't really drink much anymore. I'm a lightweight. 2 drinks and I'll start looking like Joe Biden, tripping on stairs, slurring my words, rubbing women's shoulders. It's bad news.
Bad news. Well, anyway, up in our in a blue state, Redmond, Washington, the new slogan is "You stay, we pay." They're offering gift certificates to customers who get a 2-night stay at a local hotel, which is kind of neat. Way better than Enumclaw, where it's "You stay, we nay." I don't
it's know. It's a local town. A guy fucked a horse, so it's a little joke.
There you go. No. He got fucked by the horse. No,
sorry. My apology. Didn't mean to offend the horse. I sincerely apologize. Please let me keep my job. Disney on Ice returns to Florida. It's not an ice skating show. They've just moved Walt Disney's frozen corpse back to Florida. Now that COVID is over, they're going to reanimate him to say a bunch of racist stuff.
I think he already did. Why hasn't he been canceled? But hey, it looks like America's officially back.
Oh, Disney's the barometer?
Well, and the mass shootings. But like our buddy Phil Kopsensky said, it's nice that we can all gather now in groups large enough to be mass murdered again. That's
sounds like it's time to do something different with regards to gun control, don't you think?
Whoa, a little too soon to be talking about that, huh? Just happened.
Well, they happen so often. I mean, it's always too soon to talk about them. How about we talk about the 400 from 2019?
Okay. I think the problem is way too much talking, not enough thinking and praying. So I'm just gonna think about the mass shootings.
Let me know how that works. Thoughts and prayers for the massacre of this unfunny podcast this week. But here to save it is our guest, Brandon Lewin. Everybody, make some noise.
Save the pod. That's